right. It's Huggie Pacino, back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm correct, Jess Hilarious has been on Breakfast Club at Power 105 a few times here and there. Is she still going to be allowed on the platform? I'm not familiar if she's employed through Power 105 or if she's employed through the Breakfast Club or Charlemagne or whatever. But I think after this, there is no mainstream appeal for this. I think it is over. You cannot challenge this viewpoint. Women, I have been saying, or Jess Hilarious has said today, that I have been saying that for years. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Obviously, I'm not. But I've always said the idea is to not only replace you as women, but the idea is to replace the first three letters in the alphabet, L, G, B. They want to remove the lesbian, the gay, and the bisexual. Everything after that will be considered the alphabet. If you notice, they don't care about a lesbian, a gay, or a bisexual individual. They're saying that you can't necessarily be a feminine male, you have to be trans. They're not saying that you could be a masculine female, but you have to be a transgender male. Don't you get it? This is all a part of the idea. And it starts with the adults, and once we got enough of them to fall in line, here comes the children. Let's get to the point.
What I mean when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods, you don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person, but as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Hello? Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, hello? What I mean.
Now, I want to say this. No, you come from men. You come from the male. Women are the carriers. Men are the beginning. But she does have a technical point. However, you don't need a female or a woman to carry the sperm. They have other options. I'm not discounting what she said as somewhat correct, because she is correct. As far as the bleeding once a month, that yes, women do have periods because that's the case. There's no denying that. I've been saying this, that women have to say something, and it takes the voice of a person like Jess Hilarious to speak up. Now, I'm under the impression that there is no more Breakfast Club for Jess Hilarious. There's no mainstream appeal for Jess Hilarious after this. Y'all know this, right? There is no more. It's a wrap. Because you have to fall in line. If you're not going to fall in line, you can't be the mainstream star that you want to be. They're on the phone right now saying, hey, Jess Hilarious is no longer back here at Power 105. There is no more Breakfast Club featuring Jess Hilarious. It's over. And she told the truth. Now, my personal opinion about Jess Hilarious as a comedian, she's not really all that funny, but she is correct. This is case in point. There's a lot of things I don't really agree with, but she is correct here. And she said, nothing really wrong. She get an A- in my book. You pass. And this is just another video of them trying to replace women. And it takes more women to stand up. Because if you don't you see you're under attack? I'm going to point out this one comment. Somebody wrote this in response on another site. She said, put 10 trans women and 10 biological men on the island, and in 100 years you'll come back and find the bones of 20 men. Put 10 biological women and 10 biological men on an island, in 100 years you will come back and find a community. And this is, straight facts. These men that think there are women could never be what God created. You don't have a uterus, periods, and can't carry a child or birth one. You can't breastfeed, and etc. You are not and will not ever be a natural born woman. At this point, screw your feelings and your experience. Go argue with the creator. This is delusion and mental illness at this point. I agree. I want y'all to go back into what I always talk about, because I always got to throw this jewel at you. Remember, there's missing women. They can uterus transplant now. They are playing God. They don't necessarily need a body to carry a baby as a fetus. And they can also implant that into a male. This is happening. It just hasn't become an epidemic yet. Now remember, let's go back to what I said. All these missing girls, these missing women. Do y'all understand about, human trafficking? Because, everybody seems to think that it's just a simple thing such as, Andrew Tate is, no, Andrew Tate ain't got nothing to do with this. See, human trafficking is bigger than just organs. They want your uterus so they can create a life and a lifestyle and quote unquote future motherhood for the man that wants to be you. Because you thought it was okay. You thought it was okay. You thought it was okay, and you celebrated it, and you cheered for it, and you supported it, and now you are being removed. Don't y'all know how simple that sounds? It sounds so simple, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm in flag territory now. Let's see how long this video stays up. So Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino Effect. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to receive all notifications from Huggie Pacino. In the description box, you can find all 10 channels. HP Media 1 and 2 are the 2 new channels. You can also subscribe to my dog Julio and Huggie Pacino 1 through 6. And there's also a Huggie Pacino Effect throwback channel. And you can also contact me via email and phone. And if you would love to donate to the channel, here's where you could donate: Cash App and PayPal. The link's on the screen.
Donations. Gifts.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.